changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is Nick Castellanos now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate, Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Carpenter. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Chopper to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now with the plate, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
The catcher, number 4.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Standing in, Aristides Aquino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Tyler O'Neill. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 35.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Miles Michaelis shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now back.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count from the stretch. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Michaelis is off of first with 2 away. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals,
Here comes
the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
number 13.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. And a ball 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Thomas is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 4. Still. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The catcher, number 4.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Tyler O'Neill is on deck. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
Now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, Lane Thomas. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting,
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Galvis back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
the second baseman,
Colton Wong is at the plate as he watches ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Liner toward right center. Aquino is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now back.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Paul Goldschmidt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line towards center field. Oh, and he botches it. Michaelis rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
The back, number 11.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
O'Neill is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Sonny Gray will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting to the red. Number 54. Johnny.
Grounded to short. DeJong gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count to Molina.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Tyler O'Neill is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Now in the box, Lane Thomas will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 33.
Now batting, Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Eugenio Suarez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. O'Neill has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds leave 1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Colton Wong.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. way outside. 1-2. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, fielded by Galvis, and there are 2 away now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit hard towards center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball, that dark brown.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Hard. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding into the box. Yadier Molina 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting. The
Into the box now, Lane Thomas. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. There's ball four. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail 2-0. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Trevor Bauer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Trevor Bauer.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cardinals will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And, guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty.
Oh, wow, what a stop to first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
The right fielder, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's hitting .437. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fowler, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Batting third.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. A tag for 1. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting fourth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Nick Castellanos now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds.
Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. At the plate, Jesse Winker. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in, Joey Votto. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And the pitch.
Yadier Molina.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher can get them deep into this one as well.
Aristides Aquino is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. A ball and no strikes.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Matt Carpenter is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line towards center field. Winker is there to put it away and finally put an in. Bottom of the third now, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one. Shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting eight, the catcher.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. That's 2-0 now. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Lifted in the air to center. Thomas has it for route number one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The bouncer to the left side. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Pulled toward right center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 4, Yadier
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound.
And that's through for a hit. In now, Lane Thomas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And the count will be full. None out, runners at first and second. For short, hit hard. Galvis has it to second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Behind 0-2 now. Thomas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-1. Dexter Fowler would be next. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air to center field. Winker will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. Fowler is there to put it away for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Aristides Aquino is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 0-1 on its way.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Paul DeYoung stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Moustakas ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Galvis behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. Luis Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Lane Thomas is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In the dirt here. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. from the stretch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Colton Wong will stand in, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. And their runners at the corners now. 1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the out.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. To the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to short. Galvis is there. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. And there's one down now. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Slow roller down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Thomas, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front 12-2. Yadier Molina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Tyler O'Neill is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
2-1 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, Lane Thomas, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Moustakas.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Dakota Hudson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just hung in there on that one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Pedro Strop will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Line hard toward right center. Aquino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. No balls and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in, Dexter Fowler. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Fowler around second. He's headed for 3rd. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to 3rd, and he made it happen.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he hits one on a line to left field. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The next 0-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. This ball will be chopped foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another one sent foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's another 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Mike Moustakas stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Now both runners on the move. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure. As digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike one to start the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Paul DeJong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. The 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting,
At the plate, Dakota Hudson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Fouled away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there.
The batter, the center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Ready for another shot now, Aristides Aquino, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The batter,
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina gathers. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out. And the Cardinals go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. St. Louis.